Hello everyone, we are finally back with Subnautica because the release date was the 23rd of January. Now, I do not have the old game. I no longer have the old game, so we're gonna have to start a new game. So it'll still be episode 5, but technically it's episode 1 of the full game. So let's restart the game because there are some things that have changed. I also have a new home, new setup. I am not on my own yet, but we're getting there. Slash, I'm going to be there eventually. 3-4 years. While this loads up, my computer has gotten slower because it's been about a year. Or actually, it's been a month since I uploaded the last episode, I think. I do have dual monitors now, so if I'm not doing anything on this screen, I'll probably on the other screen, looking around on stuff, trying to get answers to things I need, like where some materials are, where this is, where that is. I'm really just trying to, here we go, fill in the time to get to here.
Attention.
So I'm gonna be quiet for the cutscene.
All personnel, abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Well, that hurt. And that's a fire. That is a fire. As you can see, the game doesn't look much different than that. Oh, whoa. Whoa, sensitivity by wood. You might have to put something like that. Emergency mode. This is new. The Altera boot up.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice.
As you can see, there's an animation here. There's the Aurora. I can't ever say the freaking name of this ship. And we're in the water.
Suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. Zero.
So the first thing we always do is we get copper ore.
Copper is an essential
2 acid
component
mushrooms
of
and a
all
piece
powered
of titanium.
equipment.
If we can
Your
find another piece of
probability of
limestone.
survival has just increased
Or
to
if we can just find metal salvage,
but
either or
plausible.
will work. Whoa, this is weird. Whoa. That's weird. Oh, there's one. Oxygen, there we go. My friend is a stalker.
Oxygen.
I gotta remember I don't have as much oxygen as I normally do. That M is wow, that's weird. There's a sea glide right there. Or at least a sea glide fragment. So this is our fabricator. We use this to make items like batteries. We can also use it to make tools such as knives, flashlights, repair tools, and scanners. Scanners will be this is the most vital tool in the
Scanner can
game.
be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
There you go. She explained it for me. Now, when you push F, you self-scan. And we're normal.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor. New creature discovered.
Okay, we're looking. So here, most of the time you'll see these boxes. If I miss anything, by the way, tell me. Or if you want me to check something out, tell me. I will go and check it out. We have a sea glide fragment, which we need 2 of to synthesize a
Utilizing alien
blueprint.
resources is a proven survival strategy.
The fish can either the
Oxygen.
fish that look like this These can be turned. These are vital sources of water, and this is the best source of food. Actually, this is the second best source of food, but we are not quite to the best one. Right now, we are focused on the second best because we don't want to die. So let's get as much food as we can. And for some odd reason, the fish don't die when they're taken out of the water. So as long as you don't kill the fish before it... Whoa. That's what we like to call a wreck, or just a huge part of the big ship that crashed.
Oxygen.
Okay. This would be easier if I had a seagull. I'm gonna drown. So I need to get 2 batteries. Plus... I need to get 2 batteries plus something called fiber mesh, which I will show you how to make in a little bit. First, we need to look around this wreck, because there can be very important things. Come on. Like this. Here we go. Anything that's mostly white and that looks completely broken would probably be something useful. This door does not open. Is there a way to get in here? It is completely dark around the edges, so I'll have to look later. There's a chair over there. That is a chair. I will take that. A swivel chair. So your scanner does run out of battery. If you push R, you can see how much battery you have left. Things that don't show you. That you can do more than just scan that. You can scan the plants. You can scan just about anything that isn't like the ground or this fake plants. So what we're looking for is that. The biome over there that's called, I don't know what it is. I'll have to look at it a little bit. But it's a biome with those, we saw one earlier, it was a big, like, weird snake looking fish that had, it was really big, I'll show you in a minute. But they are predators and they will teach you to go more. Actually, they'll do damage over time. And this is the cooking section.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
As you can see, I have a big... This just take up 1 slot. This takes up 4 slots. However, this means when you use it in the crafting, you'll get 4 pieces of titanium. Which, titanium is the most basic thing there is. So this is what we're trying to make, a power cell. I can already make 1 battery. Okay, so we need 1 more battery and silicone rubber, but we also need silicone rubber for something down here, known as the knife. Which is also very important in making... we need this too, the oxygen. That is also very important. Okay, I need this. We need a high capacity oxygen tank as well. So we need 2 glass, the one that's on my back, and then silver. Alright, so let's go exploring over here. So as you can see, these oddly giant tree things have what look like fruit or some kind of berry on them. But what these actually are, they are peat vines, and these are clusters, which are seeds. Take as many as you want. I suggest you take a lot because you would need a lot of these later. The seeds do not rot. However, this right here, if you were to cut that, that would rot really quickly if you took it out of the water. Actually, just having it in your what's called inventory, which is this, or here, that tells you just how much space you have. So as you can see, you take up 4 slots each. I have 6. We're looking for any more of those limestone things, those little rocks, so we can grab something like that. But this one, no, this one's actually still limestone. Dang it, we're looking for copper. Go to the surface. I'd like to not drown today. Alright, so this one is also limestone. We're also looking for silver. Right here. This one right here. See this? This is a sandstone outcrop. That's lead. That'll be used for something else later. There's silver. Now can we get another piece of lead?
Are an essential component of many
Gold is still
habitat
useful,
modules.
however,
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of
I'm gonna
orientation,
constantly scan
followed
myself
by
and make sure I'm
eventual
healthy and
asphyxiation.
alive. Not dead. Look, I've never seen that fish. What else is there? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, that's the thing I was talking about. It's called a stalker. It wants to eat me. I'd like to not get eaten though. Anyway, we're gonna go over here now. And we're gonna go up here. We're gonna go back to our little space pod. For all people that are new, you can go back and watch my first 4 episodes. Though, you won't get very far once you get here, only because, well, there's not really much there. So we made ourselves, there we go, and we can make a battery. We made ourselves some fiber mesh, so we can make a knife, and we can also make a power cell. Power cells are used to power much more powerful things, or you can just have them as batteries. Now, what we need to do is we need to go...
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception. Lubricant is essential in
We're making
construction
boatloads of
of
lubricant for a
vehicles and
reason.
power
I
plants.
do need to... I'm making it because it has less inventory space, and also we're going to need a boatload of it later. Let's see. So we'll put this away. I forgot there's stuff in here. Okay, so we're going to switch container. We need just one. Then we need... I'm going to take all of the water and the food out. Use the fabricator to make titanium. As you can see over here, there is a certain amount of power
damage to the Aurora's drive core
this thing stopped working.
during planet fall.
As you can also see, it's nighttime now, and I can't see anything because I forgot to get quartz. So we're gonna go out here in total darkness and try to navigate our way to finding another sea life thread. Or until we find quartz, which is highly unlikely. Because I don't have a flashlight. Oh, there's a piece of quartz right there. There's another one right there. So now we have enough pieces of quartz to make glass. However, I don't think I have a battery. I do not. Oh. That's convenient.
30 seconds.
Your computer will warn you every time you're starting to run out of oxygen. Take those mushrooms. The acid mushrooms help make batteries. They don't have much purpose otherwise. Some of these plants have no purpose at all except to look pretty. Which I can admit, that is one benefit of having so many plants in this city. Make a beautiful home. Battery, and then we need to make glass. And we need to make... Okay, so here we need another four pieces of that, and we should be good. First, we need to make a flashlight so we can see at night. This is very important. Now we can see around. We'll see. Oh boy. There's limestone chunk. I mean, I might as well. Also, if you use tools to bonk things like that, they won't take 3 hits, they'll only take 1. So like if I were to use my knife to attack one, I would probably get it in 1 hit instead of 3. We are also looking for a fish that explodes. Yeah. It's quite the interesting fish. You'll know it when you see it. Or rather, you'll know it when you hear it coming for you. Plenty of quartz. Wow. How many do I have? I think that's 3.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local 30
fun.
seconds.
That means they're in here
Sulfur
somewhere.
is an essential component of the repair tool.
I found them. I think it swam to the wall. Okay. Ow. So anyway, this right here is cave sulfur, which we need for something else later. I need to swim to the surface as fast as I freaking can because I'm going to drown. I need to make fins. Oh god. I don't know. I don't even know if I can make it. Barely. Just barely. Okay, we need to make fins. Two silicone rubber. Crap. That means I need one silicone cluster. So let's go grab one feedline cluster real quick. Because fins help you actually move faster, so that's helpful. Duplicate memory. I don't want to do that yet. I don't have a radiation suit. Which happens after something else happens. I got two. Well, normally, back in the previous versions, you needed two creepvine seeds just to make one singular piece of fiber mesh. Fiber mesh is when you need. Alright, let's go back to this. Let's just focus on this. So first we need to make two glass. I forgot the other piece of quartz. I can make a repair tool though. It's a good thing I got that extra piece of. Okay, why did you do that? I just shocked myself with a repair tool. Let's repair our life pod systems, that's probably important.
Life pod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and averaging results to databank.
You can also fix our radio. There we go.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue
That's
to
a long
monitor for
time.
emergency transmissions from other life pods.
So anyway, over here is our database where we can look at everything we have scanned. I will be looking at these occasionally. I will probably not be reading a lot of them. Actually, I'll try to read all of them. This is the environmental scan of the planet, which is a Category 3 ocean planet, probably the biggest. Oxygen, nitrogen, atmosphere, extensive biodiversity, safety warnings, may support leviathan grass predators. That's like a predator half the size of the ship, maybe? No, maybe a predator about a quarter of the size of this ship long. And water is contaminated with high levels of foreign bacteria. Planet is beyond Federation space, rescue unlikely. It is not recommended to explosive hazardous material suits and extensive support apparatus. Which I'm gonna guess means something else. We're gonna get rid of these blueprint pluses because they're annoying. There we go, switch here. So right here, as you can see, we need one more sea glide fragment. However, also, since we have a flashlight now, we can go over to that big wreck we saw. Which way was it? I think it was this way. Yeah, it's over there. Okay. So if we go over here, we should be able to see the door now. Because there's always a way into a wreck. Even if it's that small, that's at least one room. Right there, I see it. So see, this door has an orange handle. I actually did not see this during the time. There it was, so we can actually push or pull this open and just open the door. And there's a PDA in here. Let's focus on getting everything PDA first. There's a desk. There's a sea glide fragment. There we go. We can make a sea glide now. And now I can repair this. I lied. We're not going to repair that. We're going to get the crap out of here. I forgot to make the fins. I have the materials to make them. I just forgot to make them. also need that one piece of quartz. Let's finish repairing this. Open the door now. Wait. Beacon fragment. So this, it'll just appear matte on your screen as a waypoint kind of thing, which is very useful. This is a air duct. Or it was supposed to be, at least. There's no sea glide fragment here, so here, I'll show you what happens if you scan something you've already scanned before. You just get 2 titanium. There's a swivel chair. And each part of the wreck, it'll vary. It's not just one part every single time. It's different every time. I'm going to have to end it as soon as I make my fins, because I can't see the fire. And because I have something scheduled with my friend, we're going to play Call of Duty. Ooh. Ah crap, ah crap, ah crap, ah crap. Managed to get away. I am amazed. I will need another protective assault, but later. Nope. Please. Where is my thing? There it is. So now we can actually make our... I'm going to take this off. We can make our bigger oxygen tank. So we'll make the fins and the oxygen tank, then we'll end the episode. The boat. This fabricator. Class. Actually, I can look at how to make a... Okay, we need copper wire and a battery. That's not what I was expecting, but as you can see, you don't need a power cell. Cool. I did not know that. Alright, so we can make the fins. That'll let us swim faster.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Anyway, and then we can make the high-capacity oxygen tank, which allows us to breathe for a lot longer. Watch our oxygen. And it's now 135. We can make better ones, however, we do not have the materials to make what's called a modification station. And I guess the next episode we're going to be focusing on getting a sea glide and then a sea moth. So we're going to focus on getting this, and then getting... Is it in here? It is not in here, so I guess you guys can go back to a previous episode, episode 3, I think, and you can look at what a sea moth is. So data downloads, let's listen to this, or watch this. Auxiliary Research and Rescue Mission, Paul Torgal. Physician Chief of Torgal Corp, Captain of the Degasky. I think that's how you say it. Status lost in space near planet 4546b. Age at time of disappearance 79. Paul, I'm just gonna call him Paul, and his crew fell out of contact with Monoligan authorities close to a decade ago. The Torgals were a resourceful and powerful clan, and the ship was well equipped, so their survival is considered likely. However, multiple vessels passing through the system have since attempted to trace the ship, to no effect. It is hoped that the Aurora Superior Scanning Suite can do better. Made majority. Yeah, you guys can read the rest of this. I'm really tired. I'm sorry. But if you want to, here's a list of Lord knows what. It's a list. And I'm going to see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye!